Comedy's on the pause right now, and rather than doing online gigs, sketches, or other foreign platform, I thought, you know what? Let me upload all my stuff. So, let me introduce. But before we go ahead, I decided to put this video also on PornHub. So this bit is on YouTube, but the next bit is going straight on PornHub from that start to the very end. And I'm calling that one, rather than Moroccan Baby, obviously you don't want that on PornHub, I'm calling it Arab Guy Fucks a Bunch of People in a Darkly Lit Room. So if you search on PornHub, you will hopefully find it if it builds up. So that's the intro, that's the hacky, weird, shitty acting that I made sure to do with the background music. I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you enjoy the stand-up, and I hope you continue liking it. And if you do, make sure to subscribe, make sure to give it a like, and make sure to share it as well. Thank you very much. Wait, I'm coming. Okay. Did someone order an extra special? I didn't order that. It's called Arab Guy Fucks a Bunch of People in a Darkly Lit Room. Come on in. Let's do this.
I come from a Muslim background. Have you guys ever heard of Muslims? You never know. And I discovered something about some young Muslims. There's this thing called haram, that things are forbidden by Islam. For example, eating pig, having sex before marriage, and drinking alcohol, right? And some young Muslims do the full selection haram, except for eating pig. And in my opinion, from selection haram, pig is like the least worst. Yeah? Like, dude, no one's ever been pulled over for having one too many sausage rolls. Like, there's never been a mom in the news and she was like, oh, my kids are hanging out with wrong kids. He started eating turkey bacon, and then he went to the rough stuff. Like, in my opinion, you might as well go all in. Because you're going here anyway. You know? You might as well go, like for example, a serial killer that kills 11 people. He's going to jail for life. You might as well keep killing. Seriously. Look, you can't stop at 11 people and go, no more, my mother raised me right. You know what I mean? You can't have morals at 11, that's so long. That's what that is. I started watching RuPaul's Drag Race recently. Any RuPaul fans? Yeah! Oh, that's good to hear. Like, here's the thing, right? If anyone doesn't know what that is, that's a drag show, reality competition show, right? And my favorite episode is there was this one contestant. She was Sudanese Muslim, and here's the thing: when RuPaul eliminates someone, she says "sashay away," and that means "fuck off, you lost." Right? That's what it means. And anyway, so the Sudanese Muslim got the sashay away, and she goes up on stage and goes, "Not all Muslims are terrorists," and fucks off. There was no pre-discussion. There was no Islam, sashay away, no, none of that. Like, you have to understand, it's like if you're hanging out with your friend and you say to your friend, hey, could you give me a cup of water? And your friend goes, yeah, sure, but before I leave, no white people vote Brexit. And just fucks it. Exactly the same context, you know? And the thing is, right, she was like, I'm gonna make a difference. I'm gonna stand for what I believe in, I'm gonna make a difference. I'm gonna get on national TV and I'm gonna say not all Muslims are terrorists. And fair enough. But the people who watch RuPaul's Drag Race are the discriminatory type. Like, there's no KKK member watching RuPaul's Drag Race. Going, RuPaul's Drag Race is my guilty pleasure. Then you bring fucking Islam into the shit, you know what I mean? I don't know, and so I come from Morocco, right? And you know what, one time I said that, and all this man was like, where you're sitting, he was like, oh, I've been near Morocco once. Like, dude, that's not impressive. Like, it's not, like, the only country you could be near to and is impressive is North Korea. Right? Like, if you're like, oh, I've been near North Korea once, that's impressive. I've been near Morocco once, Spain, like, congrats, dickhead, like, what am I supposed to bring in a certificate for you? Like, but yeah, like I'm from Morocco, and Moroccan news. I love Moroccan news because Moroccan news is different to UK news. Like the best way to put it is, let's say someone commits a crime, let's say terrorism, right? In the UK news, when they interview the neighbor's always like, oh, I would have never had my suspicions. He was so nice, he was so sweet, he was so kind. In the Moroccan news, the neighbor always had the suspicions. And it's like, always for like a weirdly specific reason. Like, I saw this neighbor, she was like, I knew he was a terrorist because he would buy 2 cartons of milk a day. Like, who would have knew that's a telltale sign of terrorism? Like, say what you like about ISIS, but they know when they need their calcium, like, give them that. Moroccan prank shows are even worse, like Arab prank shows in general. Like in the UK prank show, for example, the guy walked towards his car, right? And the UK prank show moved the car. And he's like, oh my god, where's my car? And like, that's the prank. Like, in a Moroccan prank show, the guy walks towards his car, and then the car blows up. Now here's the thing, right? If the UK prank show do blow up the car, they're like, but don't worry, we got you new latest edition Tesla, right? And that's fair. Like in the Moroccan prank show, after they blow up the car, they just turn to the camera and say, join us next week, we're gonna kidnap the family.
I got asked if Morocco's a dictatorship. It's not. It's a democratic country, much like the UK and the US. Like the difference between a dictatorship and a democracy is a dictator helps his friends and family get richer, bails people out of jail, and kills people, right? And a democracy, well, a democracy is that, but everyone gets a turn. Everyone gets a turn, right?
Okay, well, man, I get nervous when asking out people. Like, I know a couple of you guys are there. Like, I get nervous. Like, one time I got so nervous, I asked out this girl, she said yes. I got nervous, I was successfully able to convert it to a no. You know what I mean? Like, that's how nervous I am. And just to add to that, I'm bad at picking up hints. You guys good at picking up hints? Like, okay, all of you guys aren't. No, fair enough. I'm terrible. I'm way worse than anyone. Like, a woman could be stripped naked in front of me and says, Mo, do you want to have sex? And I still be like, with who? Like, I'm bad at it. You know what I mean? But like, weirdly enough, I am in a relationship now, right? And my girlfriend comes from like a richer background than me. Like, the best way to put it is, in her family home, they have a piano that no one plays with. Right? That is so true. Like, if my Moroccan immigrant council state dad bought a piano, everyone's fucking learning to play the piano. You know? Like, I'm learning to play the piano. My neighbors are learning to play the piano. The Amazon delivery guys learning to play the piano. I serve here delivery, Amazon, come inside, hot crust buns, like... Dude, he'll make sure all my siblings learn to play the piano. Whoever's best at the piano, he'll send them out to teach people to play the piano so he can make money off the piano.
But like, another thing about me is, have you guys heard of the fight or flight concept? Yeah, some of you guys. For anyone who doesn't, the fight or flight concept is in natural harm and dangerous way, the body naturally decides whether you fight or flight. And I discovered I was a fight person, and I can't be a fight person. I don't have the skills to be a fight person. You know, like, I discovered I was a fight person because I punched the wall, because I got scared by my unexpected shadow. I can't be a fight person, you know, like, I get scared of walking down dark alleyways. You know, I got female friends of mine that fear walking down dark alleyways, but like, I get scared of walking down dark alleyways when there's like a single woman in front of me and she turns to look at me nervously. You know, because the responsible thing to do as a guy, I know some of you guys will agree with me here, the responsible thing to do as a guy is to walk past her real quickly, you know? Because to us, that expresses that we're not dangerous. Because verbally, we can't say, hey, I'm not dangerous! Because it seems kind of dangerous. It's true. What's it called? I'm not a big fan of Bud Light's new advert. For anyone who doesn't know what Bud Light is, it's an American alcoholic drink, and I'm not a big fan of their new advert because of its approach towards pro-gender equality. What I mean by this is, in the advert, there's a male and a female comic, and they're having a drink, and it's like, Bud Light, we agree with gender equality. And I'm like, that should be expected. You know, there's no need to advertise something that should be expected. Like, imagine if it was racism, right? Imagine Coca-Cola had an advert going, Coca-Cola, we do not agree with racism. You think, what the fuck, Coke? You guys racist before this advert? Alright, some of you guys don't get it. Let's go into human perspective. Let's say a door-to-door salesman knocks on your door and he's like, hey, I'm here to sell you this shit. By the way, I've never committed a murder in my life. You think that guy's definitely committed murder. And
at least 8 to 10 before you knocked in your door. You know what I mean? But talking about advertisement, I think the worst thing for women are female advertisement. You know, okay? Like, let's say for example with Maybelline advert, right? We all know the Maybelline. Like the slogan of it is maybe she's born with it, maybe it's Maybelline. Practice the shit out of that. But like that's the Maybelline slogan. And if you digest the advert, there's a woman that looks beautiful. Her hair's let down, her makeup's on point, everything about it is beautiful. Then you hear the slogan, that's technically 2 people talking. And one of them goes, maybe she is born with it. And the other one, quick as a flash, contradicts and goes, maybe it's Maybelline. As if to say this woman's no way naturally born with it. It's purely the help of a makeup brand. That's a bullying advert, you guys. It's definitely bullying. Like, you don't see that men's adverts. You don't see, maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's a stuffed sock. Secondary. Secondary. Here's the thing, right? Secondary school teachers talk, because I used to be primary school teacher. Secondary school teachers talk a lot of shit about primary school teachers. They do. Like after the show, they're gonna talk shit about me. Like that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna be like that dickhead in the hat. Anyway, they do. They're like, oh, it's not really teaching. All they do is colouring and play. Dude, that's the reason why I got into it. I do respect secondary school teachers. I do because like teenage kids, especially teenage boys, are the biggest dickheads. Like if a teenage kid decides to have a fight with me, as a teacher, I have to fight back. Like, this is the reason why I got into primary, because I can confident, knock out a whole year 2 class. I'm not a teacher anymore. I don't want to be my prospects. Thank you very much.